welcome to the stream. We're doing some Splatoon. Enough said. There's a Splatfest this weekend, so we gotta get a little bit of a warm-up in at least. But yeah, I was gonna tell you before we started, I was gonna mention that I finally realized that I'd lost one of the filters on my microphone. So for a long time now, at every stream, there's been a lot of background noise. And I thought that the filter just was struggling, and I was like, oh, it's fine. And I checked it, it was gone. So I put it back on. Now the background noise is better, which is good. Now it probably sounds more like what you hear on Discord on the stream instead of a lot of background noise. But I've got a room set up. Good to go. But yeah, some good maps to start out with. Clam Blitz. It's fantastic. It told me that I disconnected last time, which is weird because I look at our last match and somebody dropped on our team. But oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. What? Well, I'll stick with the Splattershot Pro. I think that's probably a good place to start.
I've fallen down the rabbit hole of AI covers.
Yeah.
There's some, yeah, some of them aren't very good, but there are some really good ones there. They're surprisingly great.
Can't believe you're supporting the AI machine.
Yes, I know.
Jacob.
It's terrible. But...
Messed up. So what kind of covers?
Frank Sinatra singing Cha La Chala.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? People say AI shouldn't exist, or you know they're actively trying to stop it, but these are the reasons that we need AI.
They even like recreated like the music for it to make it like a jazz backing and stuff. It's so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they even changed the song.
That's fantastic.
It's great. There's a channel that does all Plankton ones, and they're shockingly great. Yeah, there's a lot of trash ones out there.
Oh yeah.
There's some that they put a lot of effort in, and it's just like, man, this sounds way better than it should. But yeah, I do like the meme ones. They're just classic senior singing anime. Oh. I can't remember what the song's called, but the one from Evangelion, the end.
Oh yeah.
Frank Sinatra does that one too.
I am struggling real hard right now. I want to blame it on my controller. I really want to blame it on my controller. Oh. I had someone comment on the controller review video from forever ago. And they were like, oh, I just ordered this controller for my Android device. And I'm like, oh, cool. I was like, but I've seen... I was like, I don't know how compatible it is with Android. So I told him, I'm like, oh, I think it might have some struggles with Android, but... like, I've seen a couple threads talking about it. And he was like, oh no. Are you sure? Like, pretty much just asking me to go research it again. Like, okay, I'll go research it quick.
Video on this.
Yeah, and I did. I looked it up, and I'm like, oh no, it should work fine with Android. And I tested it on my phone. I'm like, it works. He was like, oh good. And then he sent another. This is like weeks ago now. And he sent another reply to that comment, and he was like, help, it's not working with Android games. And I'm like, I kind of warned you, but like, I don't know what to tell you. And then I was like, yeah, it seems to have some struggles with Android. They don't advertise it very readily that it will work with Android, so it's clearly not something they put a lot of focus into, and that's why my review didn't talk about it. and I was like, well, there, I would recommend returning it and getting a controller more suited for Android devices. And I gave a recommendation of one. And I'm like, I feel like I went above and beyond. And then he replied back and was like, are you deleting my comments or something? Like I don't understand why you're not answering my questions. And I'm like, I'm just done. Like,
How dare you?
You can go reread the reply I just made. Again, because clearly you misread it.
You're deleting comments, man? Oh man, I'm going to make a video canceling you.
I don't have nearly enough of a following to be canceled. Easy peasy.
I know this is how we're going to pretend you're something cancel you. This is how we're going to get some attention on you. This is going to be your lifting point.
Yes.
Your launch point.
Some fake inflammatory dialogue, and then everybody's gonna be like, oh, who the heck is this guy? Go to my channel, see like 3 videos, and then see like 100 streams.
This guy said he was deleting comments. Evidence?
Well,
He didn't reply.
that's the funny part is I did, and yet here we are.
You went above and beyond and it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it's really funny because I've like manageable number of comments on that video, even though it has, 20 something K views, which is unrealistic for the size of the channel. But manageable number of comments so that I can like respond to each of them. It's pretty easy, and I'm like, it doesn't take any time out of my day really, but I've learned disturbingly early how frustrating it can be to reply to comments, even if you're just trying to be helpful. Hey, Sleepy, good to see ya. I saw you just came online. Do you want to join up? I need to switch controllers right now anyway.
Okay, so hopping out then.
Yeah, we'll back out. Yes, okay, perfect. Although, Sleepy, if you help us win, you will be helping 2 Team Fame players. So, Jacob, Sleepy just asked, did you break the news to Jacob? On stream yesterday, Sleepy was like, oh, we're on Team Love, right? And I'm like, uh-oh. Like, whoops, I should have said something to the Discord.
Yeah.
So you are already in Team Fame, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, I will join Team Fame as well right now. It'll be a friendly rivalry battle, but this time by accident. Oh. I forgot to actually sign up to the team. Okay.
I got convinced to do it for another win for Fry.
Oh yeah. Changing group.
But it was
order.
torn between Love and Fame, though. So.
Oh yeah. The 2 options. It's official. Uh-oh. Oh, it. Wait, why is it saying it's controller number 2? Oh, that's weird. What the heck? So I've got the King Kong Pro controller. And it's being weird right now. It's acting like the Switch, well, it is acting like it's still connected to the Switch. The Switch says it's not. But then I try to put the other controller, connect the other controller, and it signs in as player 2. Even though it's the only controller connected, according to the Switch. What? Why are you doing this to me? How could this happen to me? Okay. I think, uh-oh. Never mind, it's not fixed.
There's been more Switch 2 rumors.
Oh no, it's signed in as controller 3 now.
What?
I don't understand what is happening.
You got to keep on signing in. It will be in 4, and then it'll go back to 1.
Good point. Overflow that integer. It is on 4 now.
I didn't think that would actually. Hopefully, it doesn't go to 5, 6, 7, and 8.
It did go to 1, but it's not. The Switch isn't registering. If I switch it and then switch it back on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry for all the Windows notification sounds. Maybe it'll go to player 5. No, so it didn't. It didn't, luckily. If I had like Smash Bros open, it might have.
Yeah, so
Okay. Oh my gosh. This gyroscope feels better. The sticks feel worse, but the gyroscope feels better. Oh. Okay. Oh, joinable. Are you guys in the room?
yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, you got it ready. Oh, yep.
Yeah, it made me the first host ready up.
Sweet. Now we're in it. It's conch time.
You can't.
After we talked about... Oh, there goes my mic. This mic arm is too springy sometimes. It just starts floating away. Okay, it looks like I'm talking like this for this match. After we talked about 11 thumps, we were at my in-laws, and they gave us some books to read. And one of them was the first 11 Thumps book. My wife has not read it. So, I now have a copy. And I am tempted to reread it, but at the same time, I already read it. I think I might be set. Just a hilarious set of coincidences. Haven't talked about that book series in over a decade probably, and and then all of a sudden it shows back up right after we talk about it. It might be cursed. What is going on with this mic arm? There we go. Okay. No! This is tough. Oh, I think I had another filter turn on. Whoops. Turn down the game just slightly. Ugh. Splattershot Pro 1v1. Did not go in my favor. Good job getting that guy sleepy. I was struggling to keep my reticle on him.
I really got killed by a sprinkler.
Oh no. That's the worst. Oh, come on. I was going after the football, but it just wasn't meant to be. Oh, that person's name is Jojo. TM. Oh, good. Whew. They were under our basket.
Nope. When you jump and everyone starts dying.
It's always the worst. Oh, it looks kind of safe. We've got ink laid down around the area. Just all of a sudden, all the ink's gone.
Yeah.
And all the allies are too. Wait, that actually got me? Oh no, he shot me. I've been shot.
I hate change weapons. This isn't suited for this mode.
Ah, dang it. Tough, tough. Yeah, I'm feeling the need to change weapons too. Did you see all the drama surrounding streamers reacting to stuff?
Oh yeah.
Interesting drama that comes up quite often.
It's like on the cycle.
Yeah, it's every 6 months there's another big hit of Dramamine. Let's see. 52 gal. Yeah,
I do think there's. Oh, what? Sorry.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I was gonna think I think there's a big difference between how someone reacts, like as in the people who just kind of just sit there, eat, leave. And all
Yeah.
that. The people actually pause, discuss, and add a lot to it.
Yeah, I was about to say something along the same lines, talking about the XQC stream that got clipped a bunch. And it was all clips of him not being there while it's running and eating while it's running and not saying anything. It was like You're just restreaming it at that point, not reacting at all. But yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting debate that a lot of people are having, where it's like, what, where should the line be drawn, and should there even be a hard line drawn? And I think
there's a very like an etiquette about it
yeah,
that, because I think you know, I think it's better when they're like, oh, here's the link, go support them. You know, they give good lip service to it. But yeah, a lot of times they just don't, just play it. And then they just, I think the point about, oh, just re-upload the same thumbnail.
yeah,
And yeah, stuff like that.
bit extreme.
I think there's a point to that. But again, I think there's a level of egregiousness.
Yeah, I agree. It needs to be transformative, but a lot of people, I mean, it's such an ambiguous thing.
Yeah,
It's like, what does that mean? And
there's a level of reason that it depends on what is within reason. Everyone has a different definition of what reason is.
yeah, exactly. The best response I've heard would require YouTube to do more than it usually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically adding a checkbox when you upload, saying like, people can react to this, and like, you know, just different fail safes to make it so that the like original creator will get the monetization from the React stream, stuff like that.
Yeah, like I think that would be again, like that's expecting YouTube to put in this effort to do it.
Yeah, it's
And I have such a low expectation of them.
yeah,
But I think kind of like how they could check whether people can like clip something or remix it or whatever.
yeah,
They do the same thing, and what if it was kind of like back in the day when you could have reply videos under a video?
oh yeah, yeah,
You could do the same thing with Reacts, where it kind of bundles it with that video at top.
right.
Yeah, I think that could potentially be formatted in a way, or structured in a way that would be great. But again,
It takes a lot of effort on their part, and
YouTube's putting all their effort in making decisions that make it a worse platform.
I think they make a lot of decisions that help corporations on the site. That like most of the big changes are because of corporations needing the changes.
What do you mean the whole dislike thing, getting rid of that? That was to help people, to help the creators. That wasn't about corporations.
Of course not. Yeah, small creators who can still see the dislikes.
What are you talking about?
We don't want it to hurt their feelings, except we want it to only hurt their feelings and not people watching it, I guess. I don't. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I think there's always been a potential for like streaming services to take advantage of React content.
Yeah.
But the closest thing we have is the watch parties with Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That's the
Which I feel like it should have been a thing, like, on every service when COVID hit.
yeah. Because like,
yet-
oh, everyone still has to have it and has to log in, and they're still getting those views and stuff, but it makes them more in a way of a social thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's just scratching the surface of the type of stuff they could experiment with.
Yeah.
essentially, I think there's a lot of ways they could get people to interact with the same content more than once. Get more squeeze for the, or juice for the squeeze, I think is the phrase.
Oh, tough round, tough round.
Blood from the stone.
Oh yeah, this new arc of Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know anything about the manga, and so when it started, it was like, it was in a sort of prequel type thing, and I was like, oh, okay, well I guess we're going back in time to learn some more about Gojo and Ko. Uh-oh. Sleepy. What happened? What? So I expected the whole season to be that, but then all of a sudden in like episode 5 at the very end, it's just like, oh, we're back in the present. So it was a flashback, and I'm like, wait, okay. It just seemed like they were building it up to be the entire season. So I don't know if they'll continue that flashback later or something. I don't know. They kind of closed it off. A random communication error. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nintendo. Shoot.
You know, that's one of the biggest things I hope has changed, which to a complete overhaul to how they handle online, and it's also one of the things I believe.
Yeah. Same.
Not gonna say it's impossible. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna dare say it's gonna happen.
Oh, dang it. Moist Critical would be very disappointed in you. He would say that the only requirement should be that every game is 60 FPS. It's a God-given right.
I'm really shocked that in the video he did where he talked about the Red Dead Redemption thing he didn't play, the reason it was underwhelming port is because of the Switch.
Oh yeah. He didn't blame the Switch? That's crazy.
He kind of sounded like he was going to. But,
No, I think it's just a sheer lack of effort and desire to do anything useful. I mean, it's wait, which company is it? Take-Two or?
it's Take-Two, yeah.
Yeah. Take-Two's pretty good at that sort of thing. You show a lot of the care in the original game in making it, and then you're like, okay, we're gonna resell it for $50. Nothing's changed. Nice.
Oh, he's hopping.
Oh. Oh. Screw that guy. Dualies. Dual users, man. The scum of the earth. Just because they beat me. Yeah, I'm a little bitter.
I think people are completely correct. Some people are saying that Red Dead Redemption thing. It's what they're planning to do is probably charge $50, but then have it on sale constantly for like 20, 25. So people go, oh, it's on sale. I'll buy it
Yeah.
for that. And then it'll just be on sale constantly because it seems like there's a lot of games like that, and that seems to work out for their games like that.
Hmm. That could definitely be the strat.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised that give it maybe even less than a year, and it'll just be at anywhere from $15 to $25. They even done that with the GTA collection.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's garbage anyway. That whole drama, but yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Their whole strat.
Oh crap. Oh nice.
I ran out of ink right when they landed. Nice. Oh shit.
Goodness, I killed the dual user finally. Crap. Nice. Yes.
Got it.
Double football all the way. Okay, we need to back out. Let's see if we can get Sleepy back in.
Yes.
Thank you, Sleepy. Oh, the slow crawl. I need a lot more points to get back to rank up battle. I lost a bunch recently. It's gonna take a while to get back there. Oh yeah. I'm liking the 52 cal. So, Jacob, what do you think the chances are that the Switch 2 has the same form factor, which is what everybody seems to think will be the case?
At like a portable system in the same vein.
Yeah.
Um.
Nintendo's wildly inconsistent. They're usually really good at following up a really hot release console with a not so hot shortly after.
You know, they throw so many curveballs, and of course, you think, oh, they're just gonna go against what people expect. And I'm trying to think of when in the console it hasn't been like very different. I guess NES, SNES, kind of. But
Yeah, that was probably the closest.
if you think about the last time they had a very, very successful device, the DS.
Oh, yeah.
I think
good
that
point.
might be a better comparison. And they continue the DS line. I think it might be similar. So that would be what I would stick to. That they would stick to the Switch line. It would be the something Switch. I still think it'll be Switch something.
The Switch I. Switch IXL.
Yeah. But so I'm actually going to bet on it will be the same form factor.
I don't think it's a bad bet.
I fully agree that. I mean, I was expecting it was. There's no way it was going to have the what's it called? The OLED screens.
Yeah. From the rumors, it sounds like that is the case, that it's not going to be
It'll
OLED.
be higher resolution, bigger screen, so that'll still be nicer, but it's not going to be OLED.
Yeah.
They're going to cut costs there. That's a luxury that they'll probably repeat later, but I don't think we're going to get it from jump. Like, I would have been shocked if I heard that it wasn't going to be OLED.
Sorry, Sleepy, couldn't quite get you there. I would have gotten a little closer to the basket, but somebody was fending me off. So close.
Price point, if I had to guess, I think it'd be $3.99. I think it'll be $50 in the Switch was, just because of inflation and because the Switch is so successful, they probably think they can push it.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to do the same thing where they're probably going to not want to take a loss on it and probably get a good 20-30 profit on each system.
Yeah.
Because the only system, at least recent, where they've done the loss model on was Wii U, and I think that bit them pretty bad on a system that wasn't selling well. And they're taking a loss on each system.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was a bad time.
So that's going to inflate the price a bit. But I think they're definitely not going to want to go above into the 400 realm. So I think they're going to be like $399.99. It's going to be the promoted price. Of course, with tax, it's going to be 400 something.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of what? Isn't that what the Wii U started out as?
Was it the Wii U 300 but 350 for the black one?
I thought it was 350, 400, but I can't remember for sure.
I could be wrong. It could have been 400.
I don't think I ever met anybody that had the non-deluxe one.
Yeah.
I didn't meet many people who had either. But, you know.
Well, they eventually phased out the non-deluxe ones and converted them all into the Skylanders bundle or something. There was some bundle. It was weird. And they eventually all became the deluxe models. After the period where you didn't have the 2 years of the 10% back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a rumor, and I don't know if I believe it or not, but about storage. The storage rumor is 512 gigabytes, which would be more than I would expect from Nintendo.
Yes.
Not
But
like-
less than you might hope.
Yeah, like a terabyte would be great.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, they might really want to push people towards digital because they make better profit there, and digital's getting to the point where it's, I think, kind of crossing over to about equal to, if not a little bit more than physical sales on Nintendo platforms. So
Yeah.
I think they might be thinking it's worth investing more than they normally would, but not too much. So
Yeah, no.
storage, that probably is the happy medium. They go half a terabyte.
Yeah, I think that would work. I mean, I'm not too worried about it as long as they allow expansion of the
Yeah.
memory. Oh yeah, good job to you too, Sleepy.
Expansion is super easy.
Yeah,
And not
I want
you don't
a
have a proprietary thing. that-
yeah, I need that mini micro SD card slot.
But having a half a terabyte would be pretty nice. Even if a terabyte would be wonderful, but yeah, I
Yeah.
doubt. I never have it. Maybe a later system would get up that far.
I invested too much in the 1 TB micro SD card I have, so I need it to work with the next Switch.
Yeah, I think that will probably stick the same. That will be compatible.
And I hope that everything is transferable. That would be so nice. Backwards compatibility. You're able to transfer your games over. That would be so sick. And yet, it seems too good to be a thing Nintendo would do.
So according, I mean, this is just from secondhand from people that it's already just from like rumors from forums from like what's the forum that's already not a big fan of, but I can't remember. Reset Era, there we go. Supposedly in Reset Era, they're claiming from their sources that are being dumped there. It has a new cartridge format, kind of like going from DS to 3DS. But there's also, so it might still be able to work with cartridges. It's just like it might just have a slightly different format. Like, you know how like the 3DS one had like weird little hinge on it?
Yeah.
You couldn't put it in a normal Switch. But you can still put a regular Switch one probably in a new Switch. Probably something like that, and then that there should be no reasons that it would not be backwards compatible with the what they have now, other than if they just chose not to on purpose. But yeah, I don't know how true that is. But for people who were reading the forums, that's what they claim they saw. That's just from a comment I saw. So this is the most reliable of information.
I mean, it sounds like it. I
Drip fed down.
have no reason to doubt it.
Got it from me, I got from a random comment who got it from a forum, where they got it from who knows where. So really,
Straight from the horse's mouth, as they say.
the quality of this information is fresh. Again, I just hope we're looking more like a DS to 3DS situation.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, the fence did not come up fast enough.
You know, I'm still really shocked about every time there's a poll about whether people play mainly in handheld mode or
Docked. Yeah, I saw a poll. Was it Spawn Wave?
Spawnwave did one.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's done their own, and every time it's done, it's always so close to 50-50.
It's absurd. I don't know how people play handheld so
So whenever like it's done by more like Nintendo or something, so you got more casual people in there, it almost leans a little more towards handheld, just a little bit, but still pretty close to 50-50. And if it's done like by Spawnwave, where you probably get some more
intense nerds.
You know, a little less casual. Then it'll lean a little more towards stock, but still just so close to 50-50. It's bizarre. Which, I mean, it shows that, I think it just shows the strength of the model.
Yeah.
It's very, it just shocks me that that's held up. Like, people haven't gravitated towards one thing over the
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's people's main system that they play a lot in dock, and if it's people's like kind of side systems that they play mainly in handheld.
Yeah. Dang. I shouldn't have jumped in there when I did. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Oh, excellent. Get. Their football was running into our basket. Keep it rolling. contribute very much to that.
Oh, I love that there's two rumors like, oh, very early in the life, if not even launch, there'll be a 3D Mario, and there might also be a new Mario Kart. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh geez. Oh man.
It's like something they've been wishing for years now with the Switch Pro when it was supposed to come out. It's like it's really funny how I don't know if there is like a exact line somewhere where all the rumors of the Switch Pro transferred over to the Switch 2. I think it was like,
So there will be, if I ever find an article that says when the Switch 2 is announced, it just says the Switch 2 is just Switch Pro or whatever.
yeah.
There'll be some article like that, and I'll just screenshot and just document it.
Oh, dang it.
Nah, it's so close.
Tough.
Sleepy was putting in work though that round.
Oh, sorry, we failed you, Sleepy. We did almost have it. That was close. I think I was probably the weakest ink.
I keep on reading that name as Alien Germa.
Oh, hey, Sid. You were protecting someone with the Kraken. They missed the shot. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's the worst. Good thing it wasn't any of us.
That wasn't over there. Probably should.
I didn't do as I thought I was gonna have way less kills, but there was a stint where I got some good ones. I did die a lot. But Sleepy owned it.
There's a wild rumor by Zippo who's been really iffy with his rumor.
What's that?
He's claiming that Nintendo's moving a lot of their first-party games into Unreal Engine 4, including the next 3D Mario. That'd be very odd.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Because it works with Pikmin. I understand why it works with Pikmin, because it has already kind of realistic looking areas matched with the characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, what are all the games that they've done in Unreal Engine? So they have Pikmin.
I've seen people say Link's Awakening, but I think that's not true. I think it is only Crafted World and Pikmin. And Crafted World was... It's not first party, it's good feel. That's the second party developer at best, if you call them that. Depends on what your definition of second party is.
Yeah, that one does vary a bit.
They're not fully owned by Nintendo.
Right.
But yeah, Pikmin, that is first party. And what's interesting about that is a few years ago, probably 2019, I feel like. I remember there were a bunch of reports of job listings at Nintendo for people who had experience with Unreal Engine for the main studios, and I think that's probably got put into Pikmin.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if that, maybe they have grander plans for that. Or,
Maybe so. That'd be interesting. I just find it surprising that Nintendo would want to transition to a model where a lot of their profits go to Epic.
Yeah.
That'd be very surprising. Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. Couldn't quite get there.
Like, I could see them doing it on a game-by-game basis where it saves them some time with their games. But, yeah, for games where their own like you know they have the one that this game runs on, Zelda runs on. That seems like it's probably a pretty good engine that they're building.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's, the move like what sounds like everything over the Epic would be kind of shocking. Like to the point where it's Mario, a 3D Mario in a Unreal Engine game would be pretty wild.
Yeah. At that point, I'd honestly be worried about Nintendo transitioning to only making games and not making consoles anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be, you know, the first cracks showing. But the Switch did too well for them to not make another console.
Funny enough, that's the name of the next console. The Switch did too well. Number 2.
Ah, dang it. Gate did not come up in time. Oh, nice.
I had my special actives I could throw it. Oh, nice! But dropping it there was actually helpful because Sleepy was able to grab it. So never mind. That actually.
Ooh, we got 3 in.
Good job, Sleepy.
Yeah, good job.
Capitalized on my death. Made my sacrifice not in vain.
I mean, Sleepy's just foreshadowing what I'm gonna do if one of us passes away. We're gonna put it on the channel and monetize it.
I see. I'm going to take this clip, and this is going into Google Doc.
Oh gosh.
So canceled.
It's kind of stolen from Game Grumps. One of my favorite quotes from Aaron Hansen is, "I'm gonna leave this world I'm gonna die the way I lived, fully monetized."
Alright. It's over.
It's Jover. Excellent.
Egg salad. Before you said.
Thank gosh. Yes, thank gosh indeed.
Flatview is a great name.
Didn't even notice until you pointed it out. I need to actually pay attention to names in the game more often. Overall splatter though, hey. Feeling pretty good about that. Nice. Let's keep it rolling. Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, their team did really well. We just got the important footballs in.
You just Dandori'd better.
Come again?
You just Dandori'd better.
Dandori.
I'm sorry, wrong game.
So I imagine. Well, you looked at the post, Jacob, in the lobby to decide which team to go to. I imagine that Team Love is going to be the most voted for. Do you agree?
I think it's very risky going against it, but I saw one that said what did it say? I took a screenshot of it and I'm like, this is the post. I'm doing it. said, I can't remember what it said, but I have it somewhere. But I said it's just this one post, and I'm deciding to go with Fame only because of this one. But
All
I
it
do
takes
think a big man
sometimes.
sweep is very possible. But you know, what we were in the winning team last two,
Yeah. It's time.
and you know what? I think I'll be happy if either Big Man wins and then Sleepy gets the win, or if we win and then Pride gets the
Oh yes, two
win.
footballs.
Shiver loses.
Yeah, Shiver loses absolutely.
I think that's the only bad outcome. So I think 2 out of 3 possibilities is a good takeaway.
Yeah. We're playing the odds by splitting up onto two separate teams. Imagine if both of our teams get bodied. That would be... Team Money wins.
They've won. Yeah, money wins.
I didn't even realize he was still back there. Oh, nice.
But it has Fry's only won one so far.
Oh, really?
I think.
I didn't know what the breakdown was. I didn't realize Fry had only won one. Yeah, we need to get Fry a win. Or Big Man. Either way. Either way, it'd be good to go.
And I could be wrong on that, but I know it's not more than one.
Yeah, it would be depressing if Team Money won. For more reasons than one. I mean, both of our teams losing, sure. But also, Money beats out Love. Kind of messed up. Fame beats out Love? That's okay.
This honestly wasn't one I was too invested in the actual matchups, so that's why it was okay just going for the person I wanted to have a win.
Yeah. I feel like that is the play when you're not too invested. Okay, we need to stop next round because Sleepy needs to go get some more tickets.
All right.
As do I probably. I don't think I have one running. I always forget to
Oh, awesome.
a new one.
Look at our teammate.
Oh no. It's gonna be a great match.
I feel a little bit better if they were a roller.
Yeah, there's a certain advantage in that case, but no. They don't even choose the one that benefits. Yeah. The back-to-back football attack. Oh. Shoot. The one that got away. And he jumped away. Wow, okay. Nice.
Yeah, bomb.
Blocked him out completely. Good job, you guys. Uh-oh. Where did that auto bomb come from?
A lot of auto bomb.
Oh shoot. Splatana Wiper Deco. I think that one has auto bombs. I'm not sure though. Dang it. Went for the rematch against this guy and he got me. He got me good this time.
Not a bomb. They are everywhere. Of course.
Oh, dang it.
I have a good jump point, by the way.
I think I'm gonna come in natural. Oh. Had a decent opening. I was lucky I got in. I was scared if I opened my map I'd just get killed.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Dang it.
I was hoping your special would keep them out.
Yeah, I thought it would too. Oh. Nice. Gotta keep them honest. Keep them in their base. Okay, that was really close to killing me. No surprises I died there. I was covered in enemy ink. Oh. Oh. Don't you? Oh no. No! Oh, we gotta get a football. Hey Jacob, do you have 2 clams per chance?
Yes. There's okay.
Okay, we got it. Now we just need to figure out which way to go. Oh, dang it. I tried.
Should have got in front of you via meat shield.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It would have been tough either way. I thought about going around to the front, but there were guys out there too.
We should have had that one.
Dang it. Okay, remember to back out. We gotta load up on tickets. I feel like our team did pretty well overall. It just we got kind of cheated at the end. They snuck in there.
Lags a lot did really bad.
Oh.
Only got 2 kills. Sleepy got 17, you got 15, I got 15. So we were all rocking. Lags a lot was a bad omen.
At least he wasn't super laggy. Not that we could notice, at least. Yeah, that's Hmm. That's not great. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the um, I'm very very happy for the VFX artists for the next Spider-Verse movie because it's supposed to come out early next year, and it just seemed insane. And I heard rumors that there was some insane crunch and they weren't sure if they were gonna make it to that deadline. But with the writers and actors strike, they like to have actors promote the movies, and so they're delaying it. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Now the VFX artists have more time. And then I heard today that for the first time ever, VFX artists are unionizing, which is awesome. Because I've heard it's a tough industry to work in, and it's the only part of Hollywood that wasn't unionized. So I was pretty hype.
And yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah. Heck yeah, power to the workers.
The stories that have been coming out lately have been not good.
Mm-mm.
For basically just the horrible mismanagement with all these films, where they have no clear vision, so they're just constantly redoing stuff over and over and over again.
I feel like it's more rare for a movie to come out that didn't have reshoots than ones that did have reshoots. It seems very common.
And not just like, oh, we did a few reshoots. No, it's just like reshooting a huge portion of the movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes multiple times. Aquaman, the upcoming Aquaman movie has had basically like 3 whole different versions that they've been doing screenings for. And every time the test scores for it are worse. Every time. Have some of the worst audience test scores, and they just don't know what to do. And they might delay it a second time. Because I think it's supposed to come out this summer, and it was delayed till December, and they might delay another year because of the strike. And yeah, they just don't know what to do with it because it's apparently just miserable. And they refilmed just huge portions of the movie. It's not working.
Oh man. You want to drop a?
They're on like version 3. Yeah, there was like a effects artist that came out.
Oh crap!
On that.
I whiffed. Ended up on the high ground. I'm so sorry. I hit some orange ink and I was screwed.
There you go. Go for it.
Man. Just not prepared for those tri-stringers. Yeah, all the poorly produced, rushed Marvel slop is going to stop coming. Especially now that the VFX artists are probably going to strike. They're unionizing, but there's no guarantee they'll strike. But I mean, it would make a lot of sense if they did, though. Oh, no. What are you gonna say, Jacob?
I was just gonna say a lot of the when a lot of stuff started coming out, that was like last year about how bad it was working for under Disney for VFX.
Yeah. Well, that actually made it in? What the heck? I heard I heard that Disney, after requiring everybody to come back to work in person, or well, maybe not everybody, like most people to come back and work in person, I guess they set up a hotel for the workers that's really close to their place of work. And they were like, oh, look at this, you know, we're doing such a nice thing for you, giving you a place to stay really close, basically implying that they just have to live where they work. And they still charge $100 a night, I think. And it's like, that's messed up. Like, check out this cool service we're giving you. It costs a little bit, but it would cost way more if you went to another hotel. It's like, yeah, we don't want a hotel, just let us work from home. They're describing all the benefits, like less of a commute and a more casual work environment as a result of living closer, less stress. And it's like, wait, this is what we had with working from home, but now you're telling us we have to come back and you're giving us an option to pay for a hotel? What the heck? Yeah, that's not a service. No, it's not a service at all. But Disney, that's how they roll. That's how they roll. Tried. There's a football on the low ground if you can get to it, perchance. It's okay, we snuck in a lead. We squeaked it out.
Just defend.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Perfect. Perfect. Good round.
It's nice having the stage back.
Yeah, I like this stage a lot. It's one of my favorites that was missing. Did you guys both forget to change your shirt since last Splatfest?
Oh, I actually just changed it to this real quick.
Oh.
Trying to get some better gear, but I might change it again. Yeah, I think it's just because it was a recent one.
Ah, I see.
Because I was changing it away from gear that I was working on.
Oh, Sleepy just said she got quick respawn on the shirt. Dang. Okay, well. Nice. The only reason I ever wear that one is because I forget to change out of it after Splatfest, but mine doesn't have good equipment on it right now. I apologize for assuming. It was wrong of me. Oh yeah, John showed me the Secret Invasion opening.
Yeah.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
What a pile of crap.
Yeah. I just love that the studio they hired to do it, they were like, hey, no jobs were lost because we didn't hire anyone that do it. Basically, that was their logic. Like, okay, no, that's kind of against the point, but anyway. But the guy was just bragging like, "Oh man, isn't it so cool? I don't know how it works. Some people have put in some prompts and we got this. Isn't that cool? I don't know how it works. Technology is amazing."
Oh.
So it's like that's literally how what he was saying.
Yeah, it
Not
it
exactly.
sounds like the thing that the person who made it would say, because it was not good.
Yeah. You can't, and you can't really find the official one up, probably because they know they would get wrecked on it. So you can only find one that puts it out with the soundtrack where they remove the credits, and then I've found someone. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the ones that John showed you. Someone put one up where they made it 60 FPS and smoothed it out,
Oh yeah.
putting more AI on top of the AI. So those are the only two versions I could find. But yeah, you can't find the actual version on YouTube. They seem to pull that down.
I think Secret Invasion's gonna be one of those that they try to hide. They'll
It
never.
is the worst rated show of Marvel's. I watched a 10-hour breakdown of all of it. Not a joke.
Seriously.
Not at once, over the course of 2 days. But it is so bad. And what they did to Nick Fury as a character and the retcons, the heavy retcons, are infuriating.
What kind of retcons did they do?
Sorry. You want me to go into it?
Do I? I really want to say yes. Yes. Tell me. Yeah. Please spoil it. I don't. Yeah. Plug your ears if you're planning on watching Secret Invasion, which I don't know that many people would be planning on watching it. If they haven't already, they probably won't.
Like, a lot of people's big contention, this is one of them, is they just completely changes Fury's character. They make him, well, first off the gate, every scene they make him frail and old. They keep on talking about how old and out of league he is. He's like got a limp, and then they say, oh, he was never actually a good spy. The only reason he got as far in his job is because he had all these scrolls working for him. That's the only reason he got to where he was. There's literally a scene where a scroll says, oh, you were nothing. You were never good at your job. The only reason you were here is because we did all the work for you. He's like, don't rewrite history. That's what the scroll says to him. And it's like, wow. Right when they're rewriting history.
Yeah.
And you remember when Fury was really cool and was not like this?
Yeah. Before Captain Marvel.
Yeah, they try to kind of. He's way worse than Captain Marvel. Like way worse. Like
Yeah.
Like I understand why Daniel Jackson is not pleased with this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they keep on trying to say, oh, he was changed after the Blip. And they try to say that even though he was in Spider-Man and a few other things, and he was fine, and he was still Fury.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden he's all
Washed up.
yeah, he's all washed up, but also he was always washed up and pathetic, and he only got there because of Skrulls, and he was always bad at his job. Yeah, again, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So
That sounds like your
really
standard Marvel fare at this point,
Yeah,
not making sense.
It's not too surprising, but it really just like, why are they doing this to Nick Fury?
That's messed up.
Why do you need to take down his character? They took the scene, and this is, people showed it side by side, the scene where he gets Blip, where he gets Thanos.
Yeah.
They redubbed it. So in the original, he goes, oh, S-H-I-T.
Yeah.
He says like, oh, darn it. It's like, I can't do this scene. He's like it's an inconvenience to him, is basically his tone of voice.
Yeah.
They redubbed him, he's like, yes. And he's like shaking, and it's playing this dramatic violin. They redubbed it like you can hear his voice quiver, and like he's going to cry.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Like, they changed it, and he's playing side by side. They're completely different, and it's like, why did you do this?
So messed up.
Only a few years ago. Why did you? People are gonna. You're literally retconning it, the whole tone of it, and his character.
That's so weird.
I know. It's like, why would you do that?
It like, I don't know. It seems like the normal thing to do these days of making older characters washed up, and it's sad.
Yeah, it's the Luke Skywalker effect.
Yeah, the Luke Skywalker and Indiana Jones. I've heard he was less washed up.
That's like the only way they know how to take those characters. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Doesn't
They're
make
old
sense.
now? Oh, they've got to have a really sucky life and be really sucky characters now. All the character development out the window.
It just really does not make sense with Nick Fury at all. Like, this is what? What?
Oh man.
Yeah, like you just play it side by side on the car scene with Nick Fury and
Winter Soldier.
with the soldiers. Like, yeah, this is the same character. Okay. But the other big, I mean, there's a lot of things in the show. I'm just going over some of the big points. You hear about Rhodey?
Oh yeah. That he's a Skrull. I feel like I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, so he's revealed to be a Skrull. This girl Skrull has replaced him way back in Civil War.
Yeah.
Far back. Which makes all these scenes, people have gone through all the scenes that he's been in, and they make no sense now. There's like one where he's talking to, what's her name from Guardians of the Galaxy? Gamora's sister.
Oh, Nebula.
Nebula. Where they're like talking about having like the mechanical parts and stuff, and it makes zero sense in context now. Like him being sad over when Iron Man dies and stuff, Tony Stark dies. It's just like none of it makes any sense. People have gone through, but he hasn't been in a lot because he's been underutilized. Probably one of the most shafted characters, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate because they could have done way more with him.
I thought the natural point for him to have gotten replaced by a Skrull would have been when the actor changed.
Yeah, a lot of people joked about that. But yeah, no, it was Civil War.
But with no planning, clearly.
Yeah, well, and the director said, I think it was the director, was asked about it, and literally this is what he said. He said, oh, because he was asked about how it affects the past scenes. Like, what does that mean for like the past movies he was in? And he basically was like, oh, I don't know what that means, because it would take a librarian to go back and to check and see how that affects the past movies he was in. He literally used the word librarian.
What the heck?
When you think of a smart person, it's a librarian. So it'd take a librarian to go check the past movies that he was in to see how that would affect this retcon, how it makes everything make no sense now. Because we couldn't be bothered.
It would take somebody that's not me to go look at his past movies.
Yeah, I just find it funny to use the word librarian.
That is pretty hilarious. Yes, my favorite librarians watch all the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Another funny thing, there's a plot thing in the show where Nick Fury knows someone's a Skrull if they call him Nick, because no one ever calls him Nick, and they make a big point that no one calls him Nick. And then people like go through, here's every time in the Marvel Universe where literally everyone just calls him Nick. They never check.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't work.
This is what you get. This is what you get when you don't have a writer that oversees all of this. Like
the director also bragged about, we were told not to watch the past stuff and not to
oh, it's so annoying.
read any of the comic books, and how that's basically, I guess, improved stuff.
Such a stupid trend. It's happening everywhere. The Halo show, like, oh yeah, we didn't look at the source material.
Yeah.
We want it to be its own thing.
I know Kevin Feige was the one who said that's the new thing is, don't look at the comic book. Oh wow, what a wonderful thing. I mean, I know it was already the Marvel Cinematic Universe is already pretty a very loose adaptation, but it now is not even an adaptation when they adapt these stories. It's like before it was like some bullet points, and now it's like half concepts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, I heard a little bit about the Secret Invasion comic book. I actually don't know how good it is outright, because I know a lot of comics have fallen off over the past several years, but at least Secret Invasion sounded a lot better than its show. Instead of like random side characters, people that are underutilized being turned into Skrulls, it's like all the big names. I think Iron Man's a Skrull. I can't remember who all the Skrulls were. Anyway, it was a big deal in the comic book. In this, it sounds like, oh yeah, there's Skrulls around, just all like tertiary characters. They've been Skrulls forever.
People have been making fun of this. The fight at the end is really pretty bad. I've watched the fight. It is. Oh boy. So it's between two Skrulls. One is the actress who was Daenerys in Game of Thrones. She gets the powers of all the Avengers.
Oh yeah. No wait, I saw a screenshot of her with Drax's arm, which is the best power.
Yes. She gets Groot's arm. They make a big point. So what they explain is that Fury, they'd collected all the DNA of the Avengers during the Battle of Thanos at the end of Endgame. But what really doesn't make sense is it's like they get all the powers even if it's not related to their DNA. And also Avengers that weren't even there are people who are not even Avengers. It's like Ghost. They make a big point. She can turn invisible now. Remember Ghost from Ant-Man 2? She was there in Endgame, remember? And remember her power was in her DNA, even though that was her suit, and that was to keep her stable because of the quantum realm.
Oh, I think I saw another screenshot of him with the rings of that one character who could use telekinesis in Infinity War. Ebony Maw, is that his name?
Yeah, they had those powers.
It was kind of funny because I'm like, oh, it looks like they just were like, oh, what CG arms do we have in the backlog? We'll just throw them on her. And that seemed to be their only impetus for what power she got. Who has a unique looking arm?
All the powers, all the characters, even if their powers came from Infinity Stones, like Captain Marvel. So I guess you could just replicate that through DNA. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Barely inconvenient. And yeah, the CG, everyone's comparing it to CW. It's pretty close.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
Yeah, the CG's really fallen off, and yeah, it's not because of the workers.
Yeah, it's the conditions.
It's really, really bad direction and crunch. Yeah, I remember someone came out who worked on the Flash, because there was the whole thing. He's like, oh, everything's supposed to be in Flash's vision.
Yes.
Stuff means he's not in.
Yeah, it distorts. The light distorts, and that's why it looks weird.
Yeah, there was like someone who worked on it. It's like the reason why it looks like everything was done in 2 weeks is because it basically was. And it basically all the changes and everything. That's another movie that had so many reshoots.
Yeah,
I mean, that movie was originally, actually, this was already like the second version. The movie was supposed to be a buddy movie between him and Cyborg. Cyborg, I think I said bird. Cyborg. So that movie changed a ton. And then before they even started filming, went through a lot of directors, writers. Then when they started filming it, they had to kind of reshoot some huge mess. It was supposed to come out years and years ago. But yeah, and it's just the norm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm always someone who like really values animation. I feel like if you're going to animate something, make sure the writing is so solid you know exactly what you're doing. Because animation is such a precious resource that you can't just waste.
Throw it around. Yeah.
Really. Yeah. Throw money at it. Like you get so many stories that people are like, "Oh, just change that. It's no big deal. Just go and redo this. Oh, you have to redo a bunch of stuff because of this one little thing I want you to change on a whim by Tuesday." Yeah, that you just get people who don't understand what goes into it, just thinking everything can be changed.
Uh-oh.
Another point is these movies are just so like have so many effect shots and are just so like how they're structured is just such a mess. That's another reason that contributes to it, because like a lot of people are like, "Oh, why does Jurassic Park look so good?" Like a lot of them, it only has like I think it was like 36 or something effect shots in it, and they're more drawn out. And then when you look at another movie, they have hundreds of these short little effect shots.
Yeah.
And apparently that contributes to it just being a big mess.
Yeah, I think a lot of directors just think that CG is a great band-aid for things and not something that should be planned for. Like you said, they're like, "Oh, fix this one thing on a whim. Oh, I didn't like the lighting in this shot. Could you just re-render everything in CG?" And it's like, are you kidding me? Dude.
Yeah, and I told you the story. I don't know where it comes from. Oh, like I mean, I know where the story came from. I don't know, like what movie it was. They were kind of vague about it, but about the director who was like, "Oh yeah, can you remove this great system because it was supposed to be a period movie, and there's like an air vent."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Oh, can you remove all this with CG?" And a person just came by and moved the camera over a foot and just went, "There, I saved you a bunch of thousands of dollars."
Yeah.
What I go back to was the second Michael Bay Ninja Turtles, where they just had a barrel full of CG spaghetti that looked terrible. Like, why did this need to be CG? And there was like no reason the spaghetti needed to be CG. Could have just made some spaghetti, put a false bottom in if you're worried about wasting too much spaghetti.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning this. It's so wild.
Yeah, it's like, why is the CG? Why is the CG?
There we go.
Nice, nice.
Yes. Excellent round. States will update in 2 minutes. I assume you meant stages. Y'all want to run Salmon Run? Can we sneak in one more of these? I think we can before the stage change.
More.
One final one and then Salmon Run.
Do it. I felt like Salmon Run after this.
Absolutely.
And there is. It's interesting to see, like, the people that are still big Marvel fans, like online, like in the forums and stuff. How they, when the show for Secret Invasion first came out, a lot of them like, this is just like Andor. This is Marvel's Andor. And by the end of it, I think they just turned on it, which I had never seen. There's, I can't remember if it was Charlie or someone else I watched went to the Reddit for Marvel, where it was like, it was never negative, and it was just full of negativity.
Oh man. You know you messed up when your when your most loyal fan base turns on you. I've been really good at getting out at the very beginning of the match and dying. I'm quick with it.
There we go.
At least I was able to help a little bit before dying.
Yep.
Nice. Ah, dang it.
Oh, I know what I want to talk about. The Pokemon Presents.
Oh, I listened to an overview from Spawnwave. So I
2 minutes long.
yeah, why was it so long?
I mean, the overview, like, it was nothing. Again, they just had one that was nothing, like a few months ago, and that was before. The funny thing, the biggest Pokemon announcement we had was during the Nintendo Direct, and that was Detective Pikachu game.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, it was bad, but I'm also very glad, because there was a bunch of rumors going into it, and a lot of people were like, oh man, they're going to announce a brand new game. Oh, we're getting Legends 2, Mewtwo. And I'm like, please no. I would like another Legends game, but how about in another 3 years?
Yeah, and give it its own year to breathe. That'd be pretty cool.
But I don't want another mainline game on the Switch. Give them time to work on something. I mean, I thought about that when Scarlet and Violet were announced. I'm like, already?
Yeah, it seemed too quick. And it was.
Because they had like some hints of like, Mewtwo stuff, and everyone's like, oh, new game there was supposed leaks. Oh, there's gonna be a new game, and everyone's like, oh, is it a new gen? Is it a new Legends game? And I'm like, no, please no. And then there was nothing. I'm like, oh, good. It's so funny. I'm like, oh, good. There was absolutely nothing. Great. It's a very odd thing, but I'm just like, please. But it is frustrating when there are fans that were very mad about it, that there's not a brand new mainline game. I'm just like,
Seems
there was
insane.
Like literally one comment that was like, man, Pokemon's really falling off because there's no announcement for a new game. They've really slowed down. I'm like, what are you?
Slow down.
Yeah, I know.
I wish they would.
I know, please. It was like when I talked about a few months ago, that one comment about how Fire Emblem is being ignored by Nintendo and they're not releasing any games.
Yeah. Hate when the moist fan base turns on you, though. Yeah, the moist fan bases are the most dangerous fan bases. Yeah, no, and people seem to, I don't know, it's dumb.
Yeah, and I do remember people were like, when's the next gen, like before Scarlet and Violet, and I'm like, too soon. And then when we got that announcement, people were finally happening. Like, man, I wish, and ultimately it is absolutely the fault of the Pokemon Company for pumping them out like they are.
Yeah.
I just get frustrated with people that are demanding the rate.
Unrealistic expectations for a company that barely delivers on, like, basic expectations.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, Game Freak has really dug themselves into a weird hole.
I mean, this is their breathing year when they do DLC for a mainline game.
Yeah.
That's the best we get. That's like the best we get. It should be more. We should be. I mean, for one, they should probably have a bigger team. They should probably have. They should have a lot more people staffed, but it should not be a Call of Duty thing. They have
No.
these massive teams. They shouldn't go that far, but they should do more than they do. But it should absolutely be at least 2 to 3 years between a big entry, at least.
Definitely. Sleepy apparently was chilling in the base for 2 minutes. Dang it. If I'd known, I just didn't even notice.
Oh well, we'll head to Salmon Run. We got a lot of good ones in though.
Yeah. I guess her teammate had a football when Sleepy was hiding in the base.
Oh.
Bummer. Said this way like 5 times. Yeah, I didn't even. I was too distracted.
I was seething about Pokemon. Because I do a lot.
It's pretty easy to do. They give you a lot of ammunition.
Yeah, I at this point I do feel like it's just like, man, I wish I could just kind of discount it, like just be like, yeah, I don't really care. But it's like at the same time, it's like, oh, they're finally moving stuff forward, but they're just pumping them out too quick. They just at the time,
Yeah.
it would do a lot.
Okay, the room is open. If only, because I mean, Scarlet and Violet came out, and people seem to enjoy them, in spite of all their issues, and yeah, just the effects being bad and everything, and it's just like, man, if only, only people would just take time on stuff, like all the TV shows, movies, Pokemon games. All of them are rushed. The problem is that the Pokemon company has no incentive to stop. Their games sell very well.
One in a long time.
Yeah,
Well,
sadly.
that's the original.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's. We should be talking about Scarlet and Violet like now being revealed.
Yeah. Come out at the end of this year, maybe.
At least, like at minimum,
Yeah.
not later. But yeah, I am glad we're not getting Legends 2 Mewtwo. I would have been like, oh, you're squeezing in another game, or you're going to put it out January 2024. Yeah, I was like bracing myself for that.
Yeah.
I would have been pretty upset with that. So they're pumping out another one before they even. Well, you go say it like they are going to fix Scarlet Violet.
Yeah, I think how long it's been since it's come out is any indication. I think they're focused on getting the DLC out to get their last bit of money, and then they're moving on to the next project.
Yeah, if there's any quote-unquote fix, if there's a Switch 2 version that benefits from it, that's it. And that's even, like, in question. That's like a maybe.
No, get me there. No! Okay. Whew. Thank you guys for blowing your specials. That was important there. Okay, have a good night, Sid. I may have read it too late, but have a good sleep.
The Pokemon Presents have become quite the slog though, because they have so many mobile titles to go through, and then here's our anime stuff, and here's our promotional stuff with like products, and it's like, man, this is. I'm glad the directs usually don't delve into mobile stuff. The only time I
Yeah.
can think of was with the Pikmin one, which was, I still think was a mistake. Then they've mentioned the Mario movie a few times, so yeah, but usually they keep it strictly games. And non-mobile games.
Yeah. Oh no. Thank you.
Drizzler. I was like, look at that idiot.
Thank you, Sleepy. Oh crap. Oh. Oh my gosh.
That was
Good job. Good job surviving there. That was crazy.
Sleepy. Just knew to get some distance at the end. With the brush, that was the right call.
Ooh, high tide. No, it's just another brick in the wall. Okay, flyfish. Get a life. Oh crap. The double drizzler. Oh my gosh.
Ah, no.
No!
I got pinned.
Sorry, that was my bad. I didn't drop one of my wave breakers. I was having a hard time even staying alive to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah. I was out of ink. You would get out of there.
Tough.
And
Tough.
I tied on that fly fish.
Yeah, flyfisher.
Oh yeah, I really love the clothes this month. The Tron.
The Trump thing.
Yeah.
Me thinking this is still Clan Blitz and trying to consistently throw the golden eggs. Mashing A, pointing at the basket.
Overhaul this game, add different mechanics, like little abilities. Like
Yeah.
Have a little egg trail behind you.
That'd be
We
awesome.
talked about having like super enemies that drop little red versions, or like the orangish red eggs that are worth 2 or whatever, 3.
Yeah. That'd be so cool.
Probably 2 each.
Probably.
Crimson eggs, probably. Oh.
shuffling the eggs up to the top. Oh, no. Fly fish into stinger. Come here. Come here.
The game's just like, should I load fly fish into the seed? Yes.
Somebody forgot to make that Boolean randomized. It's permanently set to 1. This map is built for it too. I feel like it's so much worse. Like, if they're at the bottom, it's awful. If you're on high tide, it's awful.
The Boolean might be set for 1. Sending some eggs up. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back up there. Oh, Sleepy's already there.
Got it.
Nicely done. Oh, come on. So many freaking fly fish. Ooh, I finally got the brush.
Nice. Okay. Fly fish. Fly fish. Go away.
Mud mouths.
Oh,
Oh.
give me. I know high tide, that's great.
Oh. Didn't see that jump. Beautiful. Beautiful egg count for Mudmouth round. Thank goodness it wasn't a scarier night attack.
want to make the reference, but I know no one here knows what I would be referencing.
Oh no.
There's a video Vinny likes to reference. It's of David Lynch film. I can't remember what movie he was filming, but he was at like a daycare or something with a bunch of babies playing, and he's filming the babies, and he's talking about. He's like, Aiden, I want you to cry like a baby. It'd be so beautiful. Just cry like a baby. And he's just talking to this kid. He's like, just cry for me. Cry like a baby. Oh, it's just be so beautiful. And so, I don't know. It's just the Vinny or the voice Vinny does for it. It's just so funny.
I'm gonna need to see a clip.
You might have to watch it.
Wow, Dorker
He's
wasn't
all
doing
like-
good. Yeah, yeah, Dorker was struggling a bit, and he's back.
Recently, Vinny's been playing custom Mario Kart Wii tracks, and someone made a David Lynch pack for him. Which is a really random one, but instead of the start when it goes 3, 2, 1, go, it says crawl like a baby, and then when you win it says beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't do the justice. It's just an odd man doing a very odd thing. Trying to direct these babies. Just cry like a baby. It's so beautiful. There's another very odd David Lynch video where he's just on the couch and it pans out and he has all these Woody Woodpecker dolls on the side of him. He's like, these are my children? Or something like that. I can't remember. He's like, this one name is Chucko, this one's Bucko. And he's like, all these things. I can't, just, I don't know. He's just a very odd man. But, I mean, I guess that's his reputation, so.
It's a shtick.
Yeah. He was making crap posts way before YouTube.
Oh yeah. He was the progenitor. Shoot! I got boxed right off the edge.
Okay, I'll go back for you.
Thank you.
I just had to wait for that to be cleared.
Oh.
That's some really nasty egg lag.
Oh no.
I've been having that a lot, but it comes and goes. So I was like, I am not picking up any eggs, so I'm not picking up any eggs, and it just snaps to me eventually.
Man, little small fries just pushed the bomb away from the Maz. It's messed up.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
And then I got eaten, of course. Insult to injury. Heck yeah. Excellent egg count.
There we go.
Excellent. haven't used either special, so I need to use that. Okay, that's my scrapper, my scrappy boy.
Whoa. That was like right in my camera view, so it just kind of looked like it ate me, and it goes back down like, oh, I'm alive.
That was a bit close. You were in that range where you almost always get sucked in.
Yeah. But it's not a view you usually get where it just goes right in front of your camera.
No.
You don't get it.
Oh no, fly fish. I didn't notice.
Ah, fly fish is rough.
Dorker, please.
Dorker.
Please, Dorker.
I can't get out of here. Dorker. There you go.
Oh,
Alright, that
good.
was, good. Thank goodness for specials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank specials. Thank specials.
Oh.
Can we get the boss? It's almost 10:30.
Yeah, I think we have time for one more attempt. 96 again. Holy cow. That's kind of crazy. Back to back. And of course you got 43. You got the same number of eggs. Of course you did. Oh, well, I guess it's sort of steaming the meter. We have a chance, albeit a slim one, of getting a boss at the end of this. Oh. Is that the clip?
That's the clip. You can save it for after. Actually, you should save it for after.
I'll watch it real quick. Hang on. No, just kidding. I missed the basket. Easy round. High tide with these guys. It's pretty legit. Ah.
There you go. Doesn't even get one. Don't even get one.
Oh, baby.
44. Double quota all the way.
Across the sky.
So for about 50 cents.
Uh-oh. No! The fly fish, man. Fly fish. Oh.
You just say fly, you fish.
Maybe.
I heard it, but it just kind of registered. In the word.
It was... Yeah, it's late. That's the only excuse I could give. Go. Oh. Wow, I didn't even notice it was wave 3. It's going so well. Drizzler. No. It's just embarrassing.
Ooh, boss time.
Yep. Heck yeah.
Ooh, it's a good one too.
Oh, I had the blaster. That would have been so nice for this one. Oh, Splooshomatic.
It's not yours anymore. I know.
Got a bunch of eggs. I just need to get over there. Oh, crap.
I beat that one up. I got pushed in. There we go.
Nice.
Got
No.
me. Gotta get the flipper flopper and die. He got me.
I was trying to help out, but it was not working out.
There we go. There we go.
Ooh. The long shot. Oh no. No.
I feel like I really messed up that one. I got stuck down there. Got 2 silver, so.
Not bad, not bad. Could have been better. It was close. It was close. We gotta give ourselves some credit. There's just a couple unfortunate deaths and... Ooh, Executive VP, finally. I say finally, but I mean, I just fell out of it. Oh.
Oh well.
Oh well. What can you do? Almost got the same amount again. Sleepy. You keep carrying in Salmon Run. It's so nice.
Nice feedback in Executive VP though. I just fell out of it.
Oh yeah. You just gotta keep the nuke here. Nice, nice moolah. Got some good moolah. Now time to go to the shops. It's been a while. Surely, there are some things that I need to buy. And indeed there are. I don't own any fire extinguishers? That's terrible.
Very unsafe way to live.
Yeah. When we moved into our house, they didn't provide a fire extinguisher. And we were like, wait, isn't that like required or something? Oh, this person's post. I'm so sorry, Fry fans. And their name is Gay for Shiver. What a time to be alive, man. Always such fantastic posts in the lobby. Okay, well, this is where we'll wrap up stream. Thanks for playing, Sleepy. That was a lot of fun. Saturday morning, probably 9 MST. Yeah, something like that. 9 Mountain Standard Time. We need to get rid of time zones. It's about time. Anyway.
What do you say? I was just zoning out.
Oh gosh. It's definitely time to end stream. Have a good night, you guys. I'll see you later.